So, if you've been keeping up with the Galaxy S24 Ultra news, you might be aware that Samsung is replacing the 10x optical lens with a 5x lens. It might appear to be a downgrade at first, but hang on, there's more to the story. According to the most recent information, this update may actually improve your overall video recording experience. With this modification, seamless video recording will be possible across all cameras, even in 4K 60 mode. Let's dissect it a little. Owning a Samsung high-end smartphone currently prevents you from switching between the ultra-wide, wide, and telephoto cameras while recording 4K films at 60 frames per second. The 4K 30 setting is the only one that allows you to do that. The Galaxy S24 Ultra, which could include an enhanced processor and ASP as well as a more competent telephoto camera, is anticipated to change that. Samsung might imitate Apple's recent introduction of seamless 4K 60 video recording with the arrival of the iPhone 15 Pro series. It may seem like a reduction to go from a 10x to a 5x telephoto camera, but given that Samsung is reported to employ a larger and higher resolution sensor, we might still expect 10x optical quality and, more crucially, better photo and video quality in low light. In addition, switching between cameras while filming is probably going to be easier than before. There will be no more abrupt changes in camera modes that disrupt the perfect video moment. Now let's go on to the debut of the Galaxy S24 Ultra on Geekbench. It was either S24 or S24 Plus up until this point, and the figures are striking. In comparison to the S23 Ultra, the CPU speed has increased by a staggering 35%. In case you missed it, the S24 Ultra's GPU is expected to be 40 to 50% better. In conclusion, this phone appears to be a performance powerhouse, especially in light of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip's continued reliance on a foreign manufacturing process. Oh, and while we're on the subject of tests, the S24 Plus with the Exynos 2400 also showed up on Geekbench and appears to be rather promising. It's wonderful news that it almost competes with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. The S24 Ultra, on the other hand, will only employ Snapdragon globally. You know what's better? Samsung will only equip the Exynos on the S24 and S24 Plus. Here is some interesting stuff right now. Do you recall when Google launched the Pixel 8 and that awesome artificial intelligence AI feature dubbed Google Assistant with Bard? We were all speculating as to whether Google would limit it to Pixel phones or extend the love to other manufacturers. It appears that we have some answers now. 9to5Google discovered some hints in the most recent beta of the Google app that point to the Google Assistant, with Bard remaining unique to some Samsung phones in addition to the Pixel phones. In particular, the Galaxy S24 and S23 lineups. According to the plan, it will reportedly launch on Pixel devices first in the coming months before moving on to the Galaxy S24 early next year, and then the Galaxy S23 series. Later in the year, additional OEMs might acquire the feature. In case you weren't aware, Bard is a generative AI tool similar to ChatGPT that significantly increases the intelligence of Google Assistant. Of course, do subscribe for all the latest content, and I'll see you tomorrow.